You're probably the first person in the history of presidential debates, Austin, that actually used the word ninja. So
yeah,
you're very unique.
First there. Yeah, what's
that's
up,
right.
ninjas?
Yeah, what's up, my ninjas? Okay, so here's the thing. I want to hear you talk to this issue. You say so many things, Austin, that resonate with us. Like you talk about the golden rule, and you talk about being pro-life, and you talk about all these things that just draw us right into that conversation with you. So what it sounds like is that we're saying so many of the same things. And here's what I want to happen. I want people to follow the things that you're saying and get into the revolution and to start loving liberty again and to hate injustice and the things that have happened. But how do you think that will take place? What has to happen for that to take place from your perspective?
Well, it's going to take evangelicals like yourself and myself to spread the message. And that's going to mean that we have to use the tools that you're using right now to do an end run around things like the mainstream media that don't want to let an unfiltered, unvarnished version of liberty get out to the masses. Because for a lot of these people, and I'm not really a conspiracy theorist, but it goes against their interests when somebody is out there advocating against subsidies for the dairy business, for example. Did you know that the government is buying something like $12 million worth of cheese from dairy farmers? I mean, the federal government is buying cheese in order to keep dairy farmers in business. And if you watch a lot of these television segments, frequently at the bottom, you'll see that they're sponsored by, some association, whatever. So you're going to have a problem when there's an intersection of the fact that a lot of these big sponsors don't want to talk about limited government solutions. Also, there's a problem that's outside of us and the liberty movement. But what's internally the problem, I think, is that we sometimes are not very good listeners because we have all the solutions, we have all the answers, we're nerds and we've read all the lit, right? But the problem is that the American people haven't done all the research, but they have all these problems that could potentially be solved with libertarian solutions. However, they can't get a word in edgewise because we filibuster and we just tell them they're statists, and we're not very good evangelicals because we're more interested in purging the world of vice and sin rather than going in and healing our friend's wound. So we've got to be better good Samaritans. And I use these biblical terminologies because I was raised very religious and in a Christian home. And I've read the Bible about 6 times the way through. And so I think it's important for us who believe in the golden rule to not only be expository about our beliefs, but we also need to practice what we preach.
Yeah.
So we've got to be good listeners and good Samaritans.
You know what I love about you, Austin? I love that you have not been able to shake your Christianity. You haven't been able to shake it loose. Head on over to All Access to watch the full-length, unedited video with former Libertarian presidential candidate Austin Petersen. ApologiaRadio.com.